This is the Roulette Master, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 9 a.m. Today's system was sent in by one of my subscribers, Jim P, who has sent some other good systems in recently, but as always, let me know if you like it, if you don't like it, or if you would modify it, and if so, how you would modify it. And always remember to test these strategies out because they are new strategies, and test them out on your app before you go to the casino and use them. So let's get started. And he bets $10 on the last two spun on the 12s. In this case, that would be, we can't count the zeros, so we would count the second 12 and the third 12. And then if he wins, he bets $50 on the last two spun. If he loses, he goes back to 10. So we won at 10. So now we look at the 15 and the 12. They're in the first and second. So now we go to $50. He has a $300 stop win on this system. Okay, we won at 50. So he goes from 10 to 50 to 100 progression when he wins. When he loses, he goes back to $10. So now we have a $100 bet, and they're both, the last two are both in the second 12. So we'll go one further back. So that's first and second. So let's go $100 on first and second. And then if we lose this, we'll be in a hole that we'll have to climb back out of a little bit, and we'll see how that goes. If we win this, we'll see how much we're up, and then keep going until we get to his $300 stop win. And I think we lost that one. Yep, we did. So now we're down $140. So now we start back over at $10, and let's go third 12 and second 12 because they were the last two spun. We won at 10, so now we go to 50, and it's second 12, third 12, the last two. Okay, we won that one at 50, so now we go to 100, and let's see, so that would be, those are both in the second 12, so that would mean one would be in the second 12, and then we'd go the next one back, which is a 30, which would be third 12. Okay, so again, now we're on the 100 again. We're down $80 total, so we'll be up if we get this. If we don't win this, we'll be down, so then we'll start back at $10. Okay, and we got it. And then Jim P says that once you get to 100, you stay at $100 until you reach the stop win at 300. If you lose, you start over. So we're still at $100, and we're on second, third, 12. And we lost. Okay, so then we would go back to $10, and let's see, we're on third 12, first 12, and now we're down $180. So let's see if we can get this turned around. Okay, so there's a win, and now we go to 50 again, and the last two are both in the first 12, so then we go one back, which would be third 12. And we won that one. So now we go to $100 again. And again, first 12. And the last one that wasn't in the first 12 was a third 12. So we go there. And we're at the $100 bet now. Okay, and we won. Let's see where we're at. And he says once you get to 100, you stay at 100 till you reach your stop win of $300, or you go back to $10 again. So we go to $100, third 12 and first 12. Okay, we won. So now we're up $80, but again, he says to stick with $100 until you lose or get to $300 profit. So that's first 12 at 100. Oops. And third 12 at 100. Last two. Okay, we won. Now we're up 180. And let's see. So third 12, we go to 100 because we stay on that until we lose or we get to, actually it says 275 profit, and then there's a modification at the end. So I'll get to that in a second. And okay, 100 on each, first and third. Then if we lose, we start back over at 10. And if we win, I think we reached that profit margin. And yeah, we did. So we reached the 275 that he said we should reach. And then it says to switch to play like a pro system, which is, he says once you get up $275, switch to play like a pro system, which would be an outside bet, waiting for, or not betting on the last two that hit. So let's see, so that would mean like betting on black because two reds have hit in a row, and that would be the only option right now of play like a pro. So let's switch to that system now. So this is sounds like this is a hybrid system. So in that system you double the bet. So then you go to, in this case we could either stay with black because three reds have hit in a row, or we could go to even because there were two odds in a row. So let's actually switch to even, and now we're going to 20. And if you have any questions about this further, you can view my other video called Play Like a Pro. And okay, so we won at 20, and basically it's just doubling your bet, but making sure that you don't bet, that you basically, there's two of the opposite before you bet. So in this case, our only option would be to bet on 1 to 18 or black. So let's go 1 to 18, and that's because the last two were 19 to 36. So let's spin. Okay, and we won that one. So now our only option would be to either go odd or to go black. But let's go black this time for 10. And the progression on this would be like normal martingale, which would be 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640 with a $1,300 startup fund. And let's see. So that last one, you can see we won. So now we look, if we're still playing like a pro, you can either go odd or you could go 19 to 36, because the last two were both 1 to 18 and they were both even. So let's go 19 to 36 for 10. And Jim says anytime you get over $300 profit total, that he walks. So we've actually already reached that, but let's finish out this sequence here. And so we lost that one. So our options are odd or 19 to 36. So let's go 19 to 36 again, but we doubled the bet. Again, the progression on the Play Like a Pro is 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640. Okay, we won that one. So now we're up $320. So he says you can either keep going or you can cash out anytime you get over $300. Be interested to see why he switches to that system. He'll probably put something down in the comments. I'd like to hear from Jim on that one. Also, like to hear from you guys if you think this is a good system. It definitely worked in this situation, but I could see that it could also go very badly if you started out and the first 3 times you got to $100, you lost and then had to go back to 10. So there's definitely a couple ways of looking at it. Like always, never play any of these new systems and with your own money until you've tested it for a little while on your app. That way you can get a better idea if it's a system that you should use. But look forward to your comments. As always, I want to hear honest feedback, whether you like it, don't like it, or would modify it. And again, if you would modify this system, please put some comments down there of how you would modify it. Also, please send me your systems, because that's what drives this channel is you guys sending these systems in, and then we'll see if they look good or not, and then everybody can test them out and tell me what you think. So that's the most fun for me, is responding to your messages, and send those messages. I'll get right back to you, and we'll just keep searching for the best roulette methods that we can find. Some of them aren't going to be the best, but we're going to test them out and give them a try. So hope you like this video, and this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.